up, and welcome back. Hey, welcome back. All right. It is officially Friday, guys. You have officially made it. It's Friday. You're welcome. Okay, last week I wasn't here. I took a day off. A nigga needed a break. Okay, everybody need a break every once in a while. I was him. He needed a break. Okay, sorry. If you see me looking in two different directions, it's because I'm trying something new this week. I flipped my camera and I am using it to be wide so that the videos can be used in widescreen and it won't be straight up and down and have the two black sides on the abyss on the side. If it's working for you guys, let me know. If it's not, you want me to go back to the old way, let me know. But most importantly, you made it. Okay? This week has been a mess, okay? But you made it. Stress didn't take you over. It didn't run you down. It didn't do none of that. You overcame the rest of the week. You dealt with those kids and your baby's father, maybe your husband, which some never, okay? You dealt with it and you made it out on the winning side. So now here we are, okay? Maybe your baby mother or your baby monster, as we call her over here on this side of town. You made it, and amen for it, okay? So without further ado, we have today, I wanted to have a party, guys. I wanted to have a party. And this came out in, I want to say, 2016, 17, somewhere around there. I think I was still in college at the time when this came out. And it was all the rage, and everybody was talking about it, and I have to go get it, and it's sold out in all the liquor stores, and it was this huge thing, and I wanted to do something cheap and fun today. So let's crack her open and see what she's about. Capriccio Sangria, okay, 13.9% alcohol, yes. They have it big on this one. The fancy bottles try to hide how drunk they want to get you, but not Capriccio. They said, we're going to just go ahead and get you drunk. Why not? Made with concentrates of fruit punch, pineapple juice, lemon lime, red grape, pomegranate juice, and orange juice. There's a government warning on the back of this, and I'm sure all wines have a government warning that say you shouldn't drink when you're pregnant, blah, blah, blah. Usually it's in small print because typically, you should know as a human or an adult human, and hopefully you're an adult drinking, you should know not to drink while you're pregnant or whatever. But this government warning is humongous, okay? According to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcohol beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects. Consumption of alcohol beverages impairs your ability to drive a car or operate machinery and may cause health problems, as if we didn't know that already. However, which some never, as my grandpa would say, which some never, we gonna do what we want to do. Let's go on in. Uh-oh. I ain't weak. It's a twist cap. That's how y'all know it's gonna be a party. It smells good as soon as you open it. Let's just get into it. Oh, y'all see that coming off there? Dangerous. It's thick. She's thick. I like it. I like her thick. Yes, I do. Wow. That is thick. Like juice. This better not be the Tampico of wine. If this is the Tampico of wine, I got a problem with somebody. Who I don't know. But I definitely got a problem with whoever. Capriccio, come out here where I call at you. But this is thick. Like it ought to be mixed with something. You know how when you was a kid, you get Tampico for the birthday party, and once it get down to half, your auntie go in the kitchen and fill it all the way up and shake it up again so the rest of the kids can have some. Not right. So this week, we raise our glass to an amazing young black woman, okay, 17 years old, and was named Regaron Science Talent. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Y'all tell me in the comments. Regaron Science Talent Scholar after developing color-changing sutures to detect infection. How amazing is that? Her name is Deja Taylor. She's a senior at Iowa City West High School She was interested in becoming a surgeon at the time. A few years ago, she received a suture kit for Christmas. And she wanted to figure out the best way to make sutures better or improve on sutures. And for those of you all that don't know medical speak, because I got my degree straight from Grey's Anatomy, sutures are stitches, okay? She wanted to figure out a way to improve on them. In her first science research opportunity outside of traditional classes, Taylor decided to develop sutures that would change color if the patient's pH level altered. Your pH level is the chemical balance in your body, making it easier to indicate infections. She entered her project into the 80th annual Ragerine, maybe, Science Talent Search, and was named among the top 300 scholars this year out of 1,760 students. That is amazing. I didn't do enough with my life. She's only 17. I ain't gonna tell y'all how old I is or getting ready to be, but we raise our glass to you, Miss Taylor. We appreciate you for thinking about us. We thank you for blazing this trail for those who are younger than you. I mean, you're only 17, so whoever's younger than you must be like, I don't know, 10. You know, somebody that you would be influencing at this point. And I got this article from Because of Them We Can. You can go and read the rest of that and enjoy that information about Miss Deja. We raise our glass to that young lady. I think it is amazing when the babies do things and they get a recognition for it. They deserve it. She's 17 years old and she's doing something that normal 17-year-olds don't do. I know when I was 17, I for sure wasn't thinking about no sutures. Couldn't have been what, okay? But this tastes like college. If you ever went to college, if you ever been to a college house party, or you ever went to a game night, or anything of the sort, that's what this tastes like. It tastes like college. It tastes like I oughtn't be drinking, but I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna drink it anyway. All right, guys. So let's talk about it. As you can see, the bun is up. I like my bun. Sometimes it's messy, sometimes it's not. You know, little frizzies on the side, but I like my bun. And the reason I decided to put my hair in a bun is because everybody ain't able. Okay? God bless me with this good old hair, and I appreciate it. Okay? What I'm not gonna do with my good hair is put Gorilla Glue on it. Yes, we're talking about Gorilla Glue Girl, formerly known as Tessica Brown, age 40. Age 40, okay? This young woman decided, I don't have any more got to be glue. I ran out. I have to do something to lay this ponytail down, okay? My edges, they not frizzy yet. I don't want them to get frizzy. And at the age of 40, okay, 40, she took Gorilla Glue spray, which I didn't even know. This is me personally. I didn't even know Gorilla Glue came in a spray, okay? It was something that I simply didn't know even existed. And so she took the spray and put it on, and after a month, she realized, I can't get through this that's happening on my head. I can't get through my hair, right? Can't wash it out. She said she tried washing it about 15 times. Y'all seen the video. I'm sure y'all know. You seen the video. So, Miss Tessica decided, to finally go to the hospital. She turned to the internet first. Of course, you all seen the video. I've seen the video multiple times. She decided she was going to turn to the internet and didn't get the response she thought she was going to get. Some people felt sorry for her. Some people decided to lend advice. Most people, like I, laughed. I feel no shame, no sorrow, no nothing for this young woman. I can't even say, I guess I could say young, 40 still young, but I can't feel sorry for her. I can't feel any remorse for her. I definitely don't feel bad enough to give her no money. Y'all, I think y'all are foolish for donating to that cause. That's just me. You don't like my opinion? Fight me. I think it was foolish because At age 40, in at least 30 of those 40, at the very least, you've seen, come in contact with, watch somebody use Gorilla Glue. You know it's an adhesive. It says it bonds metal. And I know y'all have probably heard this 1,000 times on your favorite podcast, on Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure you've heard it. However, I'm still going to say it. So, to make a long story short and to hop off this topic really quickly, Miss Brown went to the hospital, and when she got to the hospital, they gave her some saline patches, saline water and acetone patches to get the glue off of her head. It burned. It burned pretty bad. That's what it does. They told her if they had to do it, it was going to take up to 20 hours, 20 hours to get it done. And she was like, 20 hours seems like a lot of time. I've already been here for a month. Not here in the hospital, but in this predicament for a month. What I'm gonna go ahead on and take it home. You give me the acetone and the saline, I'll go home, and my mama and my sister can help me take it. Well, she went home, and her mama or her sister, whoever, tried to help by patting the hair with the acetone and the saline, which in return would burn. She then decided, allegedly, that she was going to sue Gorilla Glue because it does not say that you cannot put it in your hair. It doesn't say that. She very much could have won that lawsuit until, and this is me fast forwarding, you guys go look at it and read in depth and all that jazz if you want to, until she did a interview with TMZ and she said out of her mouth, "I did this on purpose," giving the defense nothing but ammo. That's all they needed. You did it on purpose, not our fault. That's on you, homegirl. Sorry, not sorry. She did, however, I guess, come up from the situation. 20 grand, $20,000+ from GoFundMe, which they probably gonna take their little cut out of that because it's GoFundMe. And also, a black doctor created a whole nother chemical besides acetone to get the glue out of her hair. So she did save most of her hair, thank God. She ended up getting surgery for free. She's from Louisiana. They flew her to LA, and she ended up getting the surgery for free. And came up on 20 grand. I'm not going to put glue in my hair for it, but here's my analysis on that situation. My analysis on the situation is this. She did it on purpose. She did it because she wanted to be famous. She became famous and lucked up on some money. Because think about it. This is me thinking about it. The way her hair was, if you've seen the video, it was a long ponytail in the back, waves or whatever they call it, her edges was done on this side, and it was slick. When you put spray on your hair, whether it's got to be glue, whatever else you put in to seal down the style, you're going to smooth it. You're going to smooth it. And if your hands get stuck, then, you've done something wrong. Or did she use gloves? Where was the comb that she used? There's other factors here. She didn't just spray this stuff on her head and leave it. I don't believe. That's just my analysis. You don't just, and I've seen people, if you go look at Lala Milan, her page, she did a parody of it with a wig, and she still had to lay it down. She had that. That's just, my train of thought is that she would have had to lay it down, use gloves or a comb or something. So she knew absolutely what she was doing. She knew absolutely that it was not a good idea to do. Also, biologically, hair is just skin. It's dead skin, it grows in a chain and drapes down. That's biology for you. I ain't no biology major. I ain't no biologist. But I know my biology when I need to know my biology, and I know that that's biologically, that this is just hair. Just is up here, it's just skin. So, good luck to Gorilla Glue Girl, formerly known as Tessica Brown, moving right along. Before I go to the next subject, I would like to say, you old hags better leave Chloe Bailey alone. Because I like it. Okay? All the grown woman things that she's doing on the internet is her business. You're angry because you can't do it, because your mama made you wear skirts with white t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, and kids. Okay? That's not on her. That's on you and your church going mama. Leave that woman, because she's a grown woman, alone. If she won't walk around her house in her drawers, that's her business. You walk around your house in your drawers, don't nobody say nothing to you, so mind your business. And if you don't walk around your house in your drawers, why folk come you can't be free in your house? Ask yourself that, because she free in hers. Lighting sage and whatsoever, that's her business. But aside from that, why tear down this young black girl just simply trying to enjoy herself as she is? Trying to get to know who she is, trying to learn herself, trying to enjoy being young and being gorgeous on top of all of that. Also, y'all got to remember, she's not a Disney star. She's not a Nickelodeon star. She's none of that. She is a music phenomenon, because the girl is amazing. She writes, sings, and plays, produces, all of these things. She's an actress. She does it. And so it sounds like y'all don't like the fact that she's owning her body and owning who she is sexually, and don't like the fact that she's willing to explore that because you wasn't afforded the opportunity to explore it. So that being said, leave Chloe Bailey the hell alone. In other news, Justin Timberlake. Apparently he was set out on the Britney Spears documentary on Netflix, I believe it's on. And things were brought to light about him, causing him to have to apologize to not just Britney Spears, but also Janet Jackson. Now, mind you, the Super Bowl was 20 years ago almost. It was 20 years ago when it happened. I want to say almost 21 years since it happened. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it means you're too young to be here. You should go probably drink some juice or something. Get up out of here. Put your mama's wine back and go and get up out of here. And his apology reads as follows. I've seen the messages, tags, comments, and concerns, and I want to respond. I am deeply sorry for the times in my life where my actions contributed to the problem, where I spoke out of turn or did not speak up for what was right. I understand that I fell short in these moments and in many others, and benefited from a system that condones misogyny and racism. What system don't? I specifically want to apologize to Britney Spears and Janet Jackson, both individually, because I care for and respect these women, and I know I failed. You did. You did. I know you said you did. I'm just agreeing with you. You did. I also feel compelled to respond in part because everyone involved deserves better, and most importantly, because this is a larger conversation that I wholeheartedly want to be part of and grow from. That's cute, Justin. Glad that you want to grow 20 years later. And have you not grown in 20 years? I mean, granted, you can always grow more, but let's keep it funky. You ain't thought about either one of these women in 20 years, okay? Just saying. The industry is flawed. It sets men, especially white men, up for success. Is designed this way. As a man in a privileged position, I have to be vocal about this. Y'all know I'm dyslexic, excuse me. Because of my ignorance, I didn't recognize it for all that it was while it was happening, while it was happening in my own life, but I do not want to ever benefit from others being pulled down again. What was you pulling down, Justin? Is that like an innuendo of some kind? Because I don't need you in my window. I have not been perfect in navigating all of this throughout my career. I know, why am I holding my wine up like I'm holding it up to him, Lord? Not at all. I know this apology is a first step and doesn't absolve the past. I want to take accountability for my own missteps, uh, and all of this, as well as the part of a world that uplifts and supports. I care deeply about the well-being of the people I love and have loved. I can do better and will do better. Sound like white woman tears to me, Justin. I'm just saying, bro. I like you as an actor, not so much as a singer. I could have definitely did without any of your music ever. I know y'all are gonna feel different, but that's just my opinion. Um, Dirty pop was not a thing for me. Now, Gone was a thing for me. That I did enjoy. I will give him that. Timberland produced the hell out of that record. So I will give him that. Those songs, that song was definitely a thing for me and it was enjoyable at the time. However, sounds like white man tears, white woman tears, if you ask me. It's like the white woman at the grocery store that keep calling you out your name and shouting racial slurs, and then boom, before you know it, she getting punched in the face, and now she crying, and the police show up, and she crying, and you not, and it's like, well, what happened? You know, this white woman is over here crying. Let's take the attention off of what really happened and focus it on this white woman's tears. That's my opinion. Okay, I'm willing to be wrong about that opinion. We, I guess, accept the apology, whatever. I mean, not we, because he wasn't apologizing to me. But this is the industry that you've been around for years and years and years and years and years. And you've been Justin Timberlake famous for probably about 15 of the 25 years or 20 plus, I'll say 20 plus years that you have been in the industry. Even when you were a part of your band group or whatever they call it, the band that he was a part of or the group he was a part of, you were still very much Justin Timberlake. The other guys were kind of sought after. They were kind of revered or loved by fans or whatever the case, but you were still very much Justin damn Timberlake and had a huge effect. And when you perform with Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl in 2000, I believe it was, somewhere around there, 2000, 2001, so it's been roughly 20 years, you were a big name. So it wasn't like you didn't know that these things were going on behind closed doors, or the misogyny was happening, or the patriarchy was taking place. It wasn't like you didn't know, and it wasn't like you couldn't have said something then or done something then. But I guess it's one of those situations where you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. I have not watched the Britney Spears documentary. I probably won't watch it, so I'm not quite sure all of the details that it has. I know that him and Britney Spears was more of a thing in the late 90s, early 2000s. So there's that, but I don't have all the details as it regards to the documentary. So y'all watch it and let me know what happened, what it say, and all that jazz. Yeah, that's my show, guys. That's the end. That's all. Justin Timberlake cried white woman tears, and we'll see if the internet forgives him. Until next time, guys, I love you. I love you. I love you. I hope that this positive energy impedes and impels all over you guys. I hope it pierces you in the heart with positive love and energy and effects. My little setup over here is nice. It looks better this week than it did last week, if you ask me. That's just my opinion. I can have that opinion about my set. No, we haven't moved into our new venue yet, our vineyard, if you will. We haven't moved into it yet, but we are still ironing out all the details in regards to that. So here pretty soon, we will have a whole entire new set. And it's going to be absolutely, positively amazing. And I can't wait. I can't wait to share it with you guys. I'll probably do some behind the scenes stuff of me setting it up and making it great and making it green. And we'll go from there. So with that being said, until next time, until next week, make it to Thursday and make it back here to Friday. Wind down. Have a glass with me. I love you guys. Be peaceful. Be safe. Be warm.